Good morning. Day 10. So, here's the result of what we did yesterday. So we're gonna remove the weights and start cutting the more foam that we have, excessive foam. Looks good. So, end of day 10. We have a heated floor. What we did is we put the tubes. We opened the space with the router, as we said. We put the tubes and then aluminum tape inside the curve and outside as well. And we just put some weights with the wood that we're gonna cut tomorrow because today we didn't have time. We put the weights on, so it takes the tube takes the final form. And tomorrow, hopefully, we're gonna put the wood in place. And that's it with the flooring. Then we have the sides, the ceiling, and then maybe we have our room. See you later, guys. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 11. We're starting to cut the wood. As we said yesterday, we didn't have the time, although all the heated floor is installed. We have to cut the wood in order to make it fit as squeeze as it possible. We probably gonna use those two plackets on the right side of the van, and on the other side we're gonna just cover it up with another seat. So probably we bought 4. We're not gonna use 4. Probably we're gonna have 1 left. So we'll see what we're gonna do about it. I'll see you guys later. Kind of a midday update. We have installed the floor, as we said, and we also secured it. We used river nuts in order to mount it on the frame, and then down with small screws of 1.2, exactly as much as our floor is. The floor looks perfect except for this part here where we have a gap. But what we probably gonna do is gonna get some Sikaflex or some kind of silicone and fill in the gaps so it's all sealed. And hopefully this will stop going up and down. We're gonna put some weight and maybe a plate that connects all of them, but it won't matter because in the end we're gonna have all the furniture that's gonna push down the wooden floor, and then probably gonna use some kind of laminate or vinyl floor in order to make it look nice. It starts taking form. See you later, guys. Hey everyone, and welcome back on day 12. We have good results with the wood flooring that we did yesterday. Everything seems in place. The Sikaflex is holding everything tight along with the corners and the nuts. Nothing has really moved, so we're quite happy about that. For today, the plan is to clean the walls very thoroughly. We're gonna use some paint thinner for that, paint thinner. We're gonna clean everything very well, and the end goal is to use the sound deadening material, which is from Paramat Titan Core 2.1 millimeters. So everybody's doing it, and that's what we're gonna do, since we take example from all the other people on YouTube that have done this process of converting a van. What this does, as I understand, it's gonna stop the big metal surfaces vibrating by holding it tight. It's self-adhesive, which is really good. We're gonna have to probably cut it into pieces, and they say we need to cover around 50% of the area of each metal. As you can see, Volkswagen also does it by adding those, but they only add it on the long extended part, which you see from here. So yeah, Crafter comes in 4 versions. There's 2 for the short wheelbase versions, and then there's the long wheel base version, which is what we have. And then there is the extended and the extra extended. And the normal extended is about here, and then the longer is all the way back. So you get that space when you find the extra long L5H3. So we will put soldering in all the panels and also up top on the ceilings. Of course, not on the place where we plan to put our air conditioning unit and our fan, which is not yet that clear, but we will see. Most likely the air conditioning unit will go where I think the refrigerator goes normally in these cars. So yeah, let's see. We'll get going and I'll see you guys around later. Hello everyone, end of day 12. So we made a lot of progress, as you can see. We have successfully covered most of the panels. The difference is huge. I don't know if the microphone can pick it up, but this we left empty for the air conditioning. And I'm gonna purposely go back and try this because it's almost the same size. The difference is huge, as you can hear. I really like it. I think we made great progress today. Tomorrow we will have to buy a bit more of them because we kind of run out. We have some details to finish, like these ones, and the sliding door. Even though in the sliding door we're gonna put a window, so this will not be covered, but probably those, and we're gonna remove the paneling and put some there because the door is making a lot of noise. Also, maybe the hinges are on. Maybe they need a repair. We will see. That's all for today. See you guys later.